we will hear from the video referees. We will go live to the video referees to hear why they make the decision that they make. It's a combination of the brutal and the beautiful, all rolled into one here tonight. Plenty of toughness and plenty of talent on show as well. What will divide them in the next 80 minutes? Alongside me, Jonathan Davis and John Keir.
Evening, everyone. Yeah, I just think everyone's spoken about how a big game side they are, Leeds, and I think the experience that they've shown in the bigger games, I think a lot of the result will depend on Burns and Walsh tonight. They've got all the skills, but it's the control from the half-back that could decide this for me.
Here's Cuthbertson with a pass away to Maguire. Leeds have started, as we heard in the build-up, very quickly on the two occasions when they played St Helens this year and beaten St Helens handsomely on the two previous occasions this year. St Helens will be looking to stymie that if they can. John Keir.
Yeah, statement of intent there from the Leeds Rhinos. Some good go forward, then sending the ball to the edges to try and release this blue ribbon three-quarter line. But St Helens, they're feeling the kick well. They'll be wanting a real good, steady away set of six just to find their way into this semi-final.
Big hits.
I think a lot's been said about the Leeds tactic off the offloads. You have to tackle them, you have to close it down. It is very, very difficult. But as Paul Whelan said, you've got to stand and pick the runners up and have confidence in your inside defender as well to wrap the ball up.
Here comes Walsh with a kick, looking to make Leeds start from as deep as possible inside their own half. And Briscoe, as we said, he's had a month off with a shoulder injury until last week, but what a return and what an offload to keep Leeds moving here. Ryan Hall with a push away. Defenders back.
And there's the danger. That back three of Leeds of Briscoe, Hardacre and Hall caused trouble for every team. That little half break, a quick play of the ball has caught St Helens offside. What a tremendous start there from the kick-receive teams of the Leeds Rhinos.
It is the spin, it is. They spin, they turn and they offload. And there's always a runner there. They know they have to close it down. Quick play of the ball there will give Leeds first good field position.
Thoughtful look from the coach, the Leeds coach Brian McDermott.
Shoulder.
As his general-in-chief on the field, Jamie Peacock leaves it in. Ayton away from dummy half to Ablett. Ablett with a dummy. To Joel Moon on his left-hand side. Here's Maguire. Good spell of pressure here for Leeds to try and take advantage from if they can. Watkins. He's going to be dragged down. Hardacre, the fullback, is in a dummy half here. Plenty in the middle, including Cuthbertson. Gets the arm free again. He'll do that all night. Keep that ball alive, but it looks like he's going to be tackled. Ablett, left to Moon. Joel Moon with a step. Back on the inside again. The pass is good. Hardacre with a step. Hardacre for the line. Leeds get the opening try. And look at that celebration. The intention was to start quick, and boy, have they started quick. Hardacre the scorer.
What a tremendous rugby league try that was from Zach Hardacre. A true team try. It was just like, as we showed in the highlights, we were analysing what Leeds might bring to the game. This is what Leeds Rhinos bring to the game. There's the penalty. Not square and marker, offside. Bought the field position, but this is exactly what they'll bring. Cuthbertson, it looks as if he's wrapped up, pops the offload in. Ayton sniping across the field, looking for some help there. There's Joel Moon now. I'll just use my footwork and skirt across the defensive line. There's a bit of a gap. I'll go against Luke Walsh, says Zach Hardacre. Over he goes. What a try! Ball movement, skill, evasiveness, absolutely tremendous.
They've got to stop that offload. They know he does it. They have to wrap it up. That is crucial for St Helens tonight, and they've got to keep pushing up. They are lateral, they've got to push, keep pushing, and put the pressure on them.
Well, you say stop the offload. I think that's his 107th offload of the season, and that's twice as many as anybody else in the game.
They have analysis, they know what's going to happen. They have to, if they're going to win this game, they have to close the offload down. End of.
Kevin Sinfield looking to add the two. He won't miss this.
Yes.
Over it goes, 6-0, Leeds lead. Early stages, advantage Leeds.
And where have we seen throughout the games we've seen on television this year, the decision, the penalty decision gives the field position, and then they score. They're drifting across the field. Luke Watch is covering. He's overread it and he's stepped inside.
Well, what a start this is from the Rhinos. It's 110 miles per hour. And St Helens must match this. They really have. They've got to hang in there. They've got to start with well, because they cannot allow the Rhinos to get 20 points in the plus column, which they have done in the 2 previous league meetings.
Peacock with a drive away.
He's hurt as well.
Here's Aiton. Oh, there's a St Helens player left down injured there.
Yeah.
Not head, not head.
And it doesn't look good.
I think it's Joe Greenwood, is it? Joe Greenwood?
Well, he's being attended to in the back play, but trying to put numbers in. It is Greenwood, and that would be a big blow because it's very incisive down that left side, and that's exactly where Leeds have gone, where Greenwood would be defended just inside Luke Walsh.
Play on, he's done it.
Here's Aiton. Now Jamie Jones Buchanan.
He's cutting his shoulder.
Maguire. It's Moon with the offload again. Another offload. They refuse to be tackled with the ball in hand. Unless they have to be. Greenwood's back in the defensive line. But Leeds are on the hunt for more here. 6 tackles. Sinfield's kick. Test for Swift. Up he goes. Down it comes. Watkins has picked it up. It was knocked on. Otherwise, Jamie Peacock was over for a try.
I'd like to see that again.
Well, it's a great kick, isn't it?
It is.
At the end of this set, they've asked questions early with the offload, and then Sinfield puts the ball right at Swift, and it's Tom Briscoe that climbs, and it does seem to just knock the ball forward.
This is the tackle. He gets his body position wrong. He's got a swinging arm. Hurts himself. The good thing about Sinfield is so precise. A good kick is where you hang it up there, gives it hanging time for your player to compete for it. Mistake
lost the ball.
again.
That ball knocked on by McCarthy Scarsborough. Well, they really are dominating here, Leeds, aren't they, in these early stages?
It's absolutely white hot, isn't it, this? And it was McCarthy Scarsborough there trying to carry the ball. He singled out Joel Moon, but Moon stood up to that. And I think he's exactly right there. It was a loose carry, a knock-on, so it's Leeds head and feed.
Had a couple off each. Don't go early on the 10.
The thing about
Wait there,
Leeds,
Danny, wait!
they don't do many mistakes. Put you under pressure.
2 games they played uncharacteristically. Leeds winning heavily against St Helens, 46-18 and 41-16. And I think in both games they were winning 20-0 after 20 minutes. So that's the basis of it, isn't it? And here they come again. Led this time by Delaney.
James, wait! Trapped it, trapped!
This is Aiton. Now Peacock. Real test for St Helens here. They need to hang on. Aiton rushing out again, rolls it away, gets a bit of fortune.
Incredible pace they've started off Leeds. St Helens have got to hang on in.
Cuthbertson.
Lovely ball.
So that's fine by me.
With a double pump from the prop.
Well, here's the last tackle play. Let's see what they've got in mind for us this time, the Rhinos.
Big tackle this is for Saints.
4 on the left. Maguire's one of them. Prots it to the in-goal area. McQuinlan's there to snap it up. And ain't he be a star since he's been signed by St Helens?
He's been just what they wanted. I think it suits their style of play. His support running is very good. He comes on, finishes, tries off. Well, Saints have got to settle now. Good yardage and a very good kick and chase. No mistakes in this set. Put the pressure back on the Rhinos.
Wait! Brett, nice and quick!
Here's Roby out of dummy half. And the drive led by Walmsley, who's tackled on the 30 metres. Roby out now with a kick downfield, the relieving kick downfield. But Hardacre catches safely enough and runs it back. Good start here for Leeds.
Yeah, it's a good start, but that's what St Helens will have to do. Their kick chase will have to be absolutely first class. The kick needs to be long and deep, but the chase needs to be a full line so that there's no gaps whatsoever for this Leeds Rhinos attack.
He needs to hit the grass though. He can't leave Harding to catch it.
Delaney.
I tell you what, they've definitely targeted Luke Walsh defensively.
They really are. They seem as if they're playing on fast forward as well at the minute, Jonathan.
Cuthbertson, lovely little ball on the inside to Maguire, and here comes Sinfield galloping onto it.
It's like a well-oiled machine, isn't it, at the moment?
Hardacre into the line again, dribbles the ball to the in-goal area. There's a dive and a claim. And we're going to get our first video ref call of the night here. Oh, no, we're not. I thought he was going upstairs, but he's decided that it was a knock-on, and it will be St Helens with much relief for them, who get the tap back on the 20.
Again, quality kick. It gives your own players the opportunity to regard the ball.
Yeah, it is a good kick, isn't it? But just knocked forward there. So the correct decision from Ben Thaler, without referring to the video referee. At the minute, Saints are just hanging on in there, Jiffy. They really are.
They have to.
Look at that. 79% possession, 76% position for Leeds so far.
That's total domination so far, first 10 minutes.
Here's Walsh. Savelio, who's been a really energetic force in the St Helens pack in recent weeks. 6 tackle. Walsh puts it high and gets too long this. Hall will stand out of play when he catches it. So a tap back on the 20, which he can take quickly and does. He's got the right to do that because he was the man who fielded the ball. And down he goes. You can barely take your eyes off the game at the moment. It's
Well, I think that's
stuff. Great offload by Cuthbertson. Here comes Watkins up to the halfway line. He wanted to offload, he can't. So a rare hesitation in play. Damien Johnson, I think you have news on the touchline.
Yes, the St Helens physio is keeping a beady eye on Joe Greenwood. He's got a shoulder injury after taking the full impact of Jamie Peacock on the hoof. Just recovered from a broken leg, actually. Came back into the side last month, but they're desperate to keep him on the pitch.
Ayton out of dummy half. Dashing forward again. Delaney. Watkins just overrunning, but Delaney's still running.
It's Walsh again, they've targeted. Keeping going down this channel.
Ayton.
And
Here's
again.
Sinfield with a chip. Swift has got to deal with it, and he has. He's done very well, the winger there.
What a place, though, to turn the ball over. 1 metre in the field of play from both sideline and try line. Tremendous kick there, and Leeds are absolutely dominating, but Saints have got to ride this storm and come through the other end.
And the reason, for the viewers at home, they're targeting Luke Walsh. He's the St Helens playmaker. They're going to run at him. When they attack the St Helens, they hope he'll be tired.
And this whole St Helens line is going to be tight the way it's going. You see Greenwood is clearly feeling it. Burns with a kick.
And there's such a difference. Look where the Leeds players are kicking the ball, and look where the St Helens players are kicking the ball.
Yeah, we remarked, didn't we, Jiffy? It was 1 metre away from the St Helens line. The first tackle for the Rhinos is 40 metres away from their own goal line.
Here's Briscoe.
Move, Louis!
Ayton just marshalling things at dummy half. Real good battle of the 2 dummy halves tonight. Paul Ayton, the Papua New Guinean, and James Roby, the England international. There he is, the St Helens number 9.
Just going up the ruck, 1 man out.
Penalty for Leeds.
Too quick, play the ball too quick, defensive line not set. Offside.
I think it might. It'd be interesting to see the decision here. They usually go for the 2 points to get that difference. There it is again.
Well, you see there, the ball's brought back into play, and they play the ball, and he had a choice of many players there from St Helens, and Coach Brian McDermott always makes the point that it's up to the players whether they take 2 points or put it in the corner. And obviously the boss on the field, Kevin Sinfield, has decided he wants to turn this advantage to 8 points if possible.
I think they play a lot. They take a different decision than most of the other Super League sides. They know, right, 6 points, 8 points. They trust their own defence. They'll have to score twice, and they're confident in their own defence, so they'll try and get that buffer.
Nobody's scored more points in a modern era than Kevin Sinfield. And one of the reasons for that is because his goal kicking is absolutely metronomic. He rarely misses. And the bigger the occasion, the bigger the pressure, the more accurate he often becomes. That's not one of the most difficult kicks he's ever faced. Once kicked one off the touchline in a semi-final against St Helens all those years ago to take that match into extra time. We saw a bit of that in the build-up, didn't we? The 2 tries from Danny Maguire, which won it for Leeds that day, but the kicking of Kevin Sinfield kept them in the game that day. 8-0 Leeds lead.
And full value for that 8 points to nil. It's been absolutely sensational rugby league, and St Helens must absolutely be wondering what's hit them. It's been like a whirlwind.
Here's Peacock.
We sound surprised, really, but we shouldn't be. They start so well.
Wait, boys, don't
quality
go.
players, but Saints have just got to hang on there. They are a quality side and can rebound back. Momentum will come their way. They have to just hang on in there.
2. Move!
Here's Mossy Masol making his first contribution there. Just entered the fray.
Play on.
Kieran Cunningham would have preferred to have put him on in different circumstances, wouldn't he? With Saints enjoying a little bit of possession. Instead, he's going to have to defend a lot, which might just take some petrol out of his tank in these early moments of his inclusion.
Wait, boys.
It'll be interesting to start. I don't think that he's been tackled yet, Cuthbertson. Every time he's been gone into contact, he has offloaded.
Are we talking tonight or this season? Because I think that holds true for the season.
Got to just right
Ayton,
down.
Watkins, ball away to Briscoe, who comes back in on the angle and finds Peacock in support. Peacock arcing on the outside.
5. Move, Lou!
What a night for Jamie Peacock. Last chance to reach a Wembley final for him, of course. Maguire. Ryan Hall is hunting and gets up there and drops it as it came down short.
No, turn over.
Well, that was close.
It's an onslaught, isn't it? At the moment, it's an onslaught. And you just got to hang on in there, Saints.
Well, they competed really well for that because Hall seemingly had the ball there, but there was Percival in there trying to claw it away from Travis Burns. Just real desperate stuff. But that, once again, is a very, very good finish to the end of that set. The kicks that Leeds are putting up are actual contests.
That's a lot to do with experience.
Amor, the Cumbrian.
Ready, Jamie, don't go early.
Here's Roby. Walsh. Kicking again early, desperately searching for some kind of purchase downfield. The 40-20 would have been handy, but it's not gone out of play.
Good trick there.
Move, Mark! Ready,
is that almost a desperation kick there?
It is. They need the ball going out of play, Dave, I'll tell you. They need to make this stop-start because the tempo is all in Leeds' favour. This game is being played at the pace of the Leeds Rhinos. And St Helens need to put the ball out of play, walk to a scrum, just to disrupt it a little.
I know it's difficult, but they've got to stop the offloads. They have to stop the offloads. They'd run out of defenders if they don't.
Just seen Masol on for Walmsley and Kylie Luai, 37 years of age, this place is Jamie Peacock with a similar age.
Don't go early, wait! Go.
It's like a pensioners club, those two, isn't it? Here's Sinfield with a kick. And again, he's underneath it and has taken it.
That's his worst kick so far.
Always looks safe under the kick as Quinlan since his arrival. Robbie Hunter-Paul has got news. Robbie.
Well, I can only agree with you guys up there in the gantry because Mossy Masol was actually warming up on the sideline, actually 11 minutes. So that tells you one of two things. One, they're so frantic in the middle of the park that they needed to give Alex Walmsley a rest, or two, they needed something desperately to mix the game up because it's all one-way traffic at this point in time.
There's Amor.
They need to get him into the game, though. You know, defending, he's not going to add anything as a defensive player. They need Masol to get the ball.
Well, the kicking is not quite what St Helens were hoping for.
But they're controlling where the game is being played, so that's why the territorial. He is. I don't think he's had a kick yet in the Leeds half. So all the control, possession, territory, everything is with Leeds at the moment.
Here's Luluai. Early touch for him since his arrival, the Samoan and New Zealand international. Ayton. It's Jill Moon, who ducks and dives and threatens to make the break. Ayton, one-handed pickup, scoops it and off he goes, straight away. Flicks it back to Moon again. Moon, away from Walsh, onto Watkins, here's Briscoe, Leeds are flowing, Briscoe with a kick, Watkins is leading the chase, but the ball wins the race, and out of play for attack back on the 20-metre line.
They look so dangerous, they're just getting on the outside shoulder every time.
Oh, here he comes, here's Big Mossy, first run from him.
And that's a good hit by Kylie Luai, isn't it? If you're going to run hard, I'm going to stop you in your tracks, fella.
And it looks like Mossy's come worst off, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think he's trying to get some breath from anywhere.
Another interchange there, Tillervey on the field.
He's a good ball carrier.
Here's Roby. McCarthy Scarsbrook pushing away a couple of defenders and making his way further downfield. It's the best set that St Helens have had with ball in hand for quite a while. Walsh with the inside pass in Quinlan, sniffing the opportunity, but Leeds' defence was wise to that. Ayton made the tackle but has hurt himself. Walsh will carry it. Is that an attempted trip?
That's a penalty. That is a penalty.
Well, it's a handover.
He's given a turnover, but I'm with you. I thought that he played at the ball carry there with his foot, did Lulwai.
Go. Discipline, lads.
You know, he didn't catch him. The intent was there.
Play on. Push him forward, play on.
He had the arm out as well, though, didn't he? Cuthbertson. He's been tackled. Tackle with the ball still in his hands.
Come out that run cleanly. Send me off. Go.
Ayton. Delaney.
3. Move, man! We hold this 10. We're here, pal. Don't
to have a
go
little look around here, which is good news for St Helens. They're slowing things down a little bit. Abler.
Go.
Cuthbertson again.
Okay.
Could be in line for an England call on Adam Cuthbertson because of his Warrington parentage.
Don't ask John Keir that. Don't ask him that question.
I'm going to tell it.
Bit touchy is.
Maguire's kick is misdirected. Rare mistake from Leeds in these opening 20 minutes or so.
That's probably the worst end of set there. But interesting that there's 3 substitutes already on the field, and we've just hit 20 minutes from St Helens. That shows you the pressure that they've been under, and it shows the dominance that Leeds have exerted upon this game.
But they're a good side, Sage. You know, they'll try and roll this at the moment, and then they know that their time will come.
Go. 2.
Here's Ver, I tell you Ver, he and Greenwood at the start of the season were very much the form second row. But they both got long-term injuries. They're both playing their way back into form. I tell you Ver only returned last week for St Helens. It's Walsh. It's a good carry by McCarthy Scarsbrook down that left channel. 5 gone. Here comes the 6th.
Good kick is needed here by Walsh.
In at dummy half. Walsh twists it away to Burns. Burns now with a chip to the corner. Pressure on Leeds here for a moment. Hall goes up to take it, but just as St Helens were under pressure earlier on, now they've got a kick that puts Leeds under pressure.
Yeah, that's the best set that St Helens have had with ball in hand all game there. They rolled the Rhinos back a little. They left some players on the ground or retreating as they were playing the ball. Go forward and finish with a good kick. So now it might just be turning the momentum.
Just get that feeling, don't you, that momentum might be switching, as you say. But
the pace has definitely dropped. It had to drop. The start was sensational.
Here's Lulawai. Just a big effort forward by him.
Move! Ready, Joey? Good lad, go.
Burrow. Sinfield.
40.
Roby offering a little bit of pressure, which means that Sinfield's kick might not have been as good as it should have been.
Offside.
And Quinlan is challenged by a couple of Leeds players who are offside, so a penalty here for St Helens.
Yeah,
and the momentum is slipping, moving just a little.
Yeah, Mona's definitely offside. But the clear thing there, the pressure that Roby put on Sinfield. Just watch, see, he didn't have time to kick. He's way offside there near the 40. But this will give St Helens field position.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think both teams, Leeds have been sensational. St Helens rang in there. I think referee Ben Thaler's had a good first quarter of the game as well. Everything at the minute has got absolutely spot on.
Okay, Cal, 10 metres, pal. Keep going, go.
Here's Savelio.
Shoulder.
Leeds having to defend inside their own half for a full set of 6. St Helens with a chance to turn the screw a little. McCarthy Scarsbrook has come through a big corridor down the middle there. 4 tackles to go, and St Helens are getting closer. This is Walsh. Burns. Watkins was in there to try and put him off. Burns did well to keep a hold. Now Roby has a look himself. Finds his way blocked. Walsh. Oh, McCarthy Scarsbrook's lost it. Picked up by Abler. That'll be the advantage play. And the 6 tackles start from here.
Just as you felt the Rhinos were suffering for the first time in the game, with some defenders with hands on knees, and they looked a little fatigued. The error there from McCarthy Scarsbrook just let them off the hook.
They needed a repeat set. I agree with John. They were looking tired. They needed a repeat set to test the Leeds defence.
Kieran Cunningham scrutinising. Rob Burrow scurrying on from the bench. Burrow's making things happen. Sinfield's in support. Watkins is a finisher, but he'll spin it away to Moon. Moon has Hall to his left-hand side, and Joel Moon is over for a breathtaking Leeds try.
That was a brilliant try. I have to say, that one mistake instead of the repeat set, and he bring this guy onto the pitch when people are tired. Rob Burrow, how many times has he done it? But still, they've got to keep pushing up. They're standing off the lateral runners, John. They've got to keep pushing up.
Well, Rob Burrow probably on the field, not as a routine substitute because of Aiton's injury, but what fantastic play this is. He goes to the line, he skirts across the line, Walsh comes out of the line, he's through, and look at this, once Leeds hit the fresh air, they pour through in numbers, and that's exactly what they've got there with the support play. They've got the St Helens scramble all over the place, and Moon there just finishes with the little show and go to score, but it was Burrow's incisive running that caused the initial problem, and then it's the support play of Leeds that's sensational. Absolutely fantastic composure and no little skill there to finish the try. An outstanding rugby league try.
Started by that man there.
Well, it's the night of a blue moon, isn't it? Inevitably, it had to be Joel Moon who scored at some point tonight. Kevin Sinfield with a chance to add another 2 to give Leeds a 3-score lead if he puts this over. St Helens need a response. They thought they were getting a response, but they had that slapped in their face. They need to respond quickly again. Sinfield always missed it. He's missed one.
Big miss.
So 12-0 Leeds lead. Robbie Hunter-Paul, what are you thinking?
Well, this is why Leeds is such a devastating strike force. They can build pressure, they can keep you on the back foot, but they've got players like Watkins, Moon on the other side. They can strike at any time they want, points from anywhere on the field.
Keep going to tell it, it's good in that rock. Good listening, mate, good.
How does St Helens get themselves back on their feet from here?
Well, I thought they were getting themselves back on their feet, Dave, but it's a matter of just being tough and going to places you've never been before. It's the semi-final of a Challenge Cup, and this does not surprise me how Leeds have started the game. I thought they'd weathered the storm, but obviously they haven't, and Leeds are so dangerous. They need to hang in there, buy some possession, buy some territory.
They need field position. That's it, mistake.
Cuthbertson's offload has not come off. It's Masoi who gets the ball, and St Helens do have it back. And here comes Quinlan.
They need possession in the right areas, because they can score tries, St Helens.
Here's Atelier-Vea. It's a test for any defence.
But they need composure from the halfback, as I mentioned. Walsh and Burns need to control it.
Cervellia taking it on with real purpose, real energy. 10 yards away from that Leeds line. Roby is poised. Plenty to the left, including Walsh and Burns and Turner. He's a handful, but there are 4 big hands to make sure he's going no further. Not for the minute, anyway. Walsh again. Mossy Masoi comes on. Not quite at full pace, but he's still a big mountain of a man to stop. Picked up by Roby, a dummy half. It's a penalty. Well, would you say clever play by Roby because he sensed Sinfield was standing in an offside position?
Yes, you would, but you'd also feel that Kevin Sinfield had to do that, and this is the real opportunity, a repeat set in great field position for St Helens.
Cervello is the first man to test that resolve of Leeds. Back-to-back sets of 6. For once, it's Leeds who are running out of oxygen from their lungs, standing on their own goal line. And here's McCarthy Scarsbrook.
Great tackle.
He's lost it. He's lost it.
Great tackle. Kailulai.
Outstanding.
That's the difference, though, isn't it? That is the difference.
Well, what they do when they send the lead runners in and the sweep runners round the back, they test your nerve there, but Leeds held the nerve, and Kailulai did with a tremendous low tackle for a big man, and then the error from McCarthy Scarsbrook with St Helens camped on the Leeds line.
That's the difference at the moment. Error count. They've had no continuity to put them. We think Leeds are tired, and then they spill it and leave Leeds off the hook. That's the difference. Leeds, when you're on the hook, you stay on it.
Well, there's a bit of Challenge Cup pedigree there, isn't there? Kieran Cunningham, 7 times a winner. Alongside him, Sean Long, 3 times a Lance-Todd Trophy winner. And John Wilkin making up that triumvirate. But between those 3, that brains trust, they have to find a way of making something happen here. He's very happy with what's happening at the moment. Brian McDermott, the Leeds coach. His side are performing 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you'd say so. Very near to 10 out of 10. Odd little bits that he'll seek to improve, but if they keep playing to this standard, they may well be going down Wembley way.
Oh, here's Delaney. He's just wrestling his way out of what you'd have to say is a fatigued attempt in defence. Hardacre stopped. Burrow picks up. He's going to have another scamper just to break a few more St Helens hearts here. Turner's the man who makes the tackle. Driven in by Garbutt, Mitch Garbutt. Only signed last month from Australia, from Brisbane. On from the bench. Sinfield with a kick and finds touch. And what's the word? Game management. Or 2 words. Kevin Sinfield has it in bundles, doesn't he? Well, there might be a hyphen in it. There might be a hyphen in it, which would make it only 1 word.
We'll have 2 words, Woodsy, but he's good at it anyway, isn't it? And that's, as Leeds were under the cosh there, they've then worked the ball out from their own end, put the ball over the sideline, walked to the scrum to regain their composure. That's clever. That's why Kevin Sinfield's played so many games.
There's Alex Murphy and his lovely wife Alice. Watching on, he's a player, wasn't he? Alex Murphy. Was it 5? I think it's 9 Challenge Cup final appearances as coach and player, Alex Murphy.
I think the difference, again, going back, Saints have missed 8 tackles, Leeds only 2. So it's and the completion set's only 57%. So that's a huge difference at the moment. They need to rectify that. This guy looks dangerous. I think
great play by Atelier Vale, and Quinlan's there in support and looking round and flicks it away. Savelio will pick it up, making Leeds do a bit more work here.
Well, that was good discipline from Carl Abbott, because he was called offside by referee Ben Thaler, and he let it go, knowing full well it was tackle 4.
McCarthy Scarsborough.
4, move! Right, Adam, ready? Wait. Go.
Nearly half an hour played. Leeds dominating this Challenge Cup semi-final by a distance, but only 12-0 on the scoreboard. So St Helens still in with a shout, but they need to make things happen. Here's Quinlan, forward pass by Walsh to him. And what happens next doesn't matter, because the referee calls it back. And it'll be a handover for Leeds.
Yeah, rightly so, but there were elements of danger there from St Helens. A nice little right foot step that released him from Joel Moore, but it was forward to Quinlan. Rightly called, and consequently last tackle, it's a turnover, and Leeds will march the ball forward once again.
They're just not as clinical at the moment. But that'll come, you know, they've been totally outplayed first half an hour, 12 points down.
Just called held.
1 try, they're back in this.
But it isn't just the 12 points, Jiffy, it's the fact that all the energy expended in restricting this Leeds, it's just been an avalanche, hasn't it, of players coming through and ball carriers, offloads, you name it, everything.
Cuthbertson with a lovely pass to Ablett, and Ablett steps. And Cuthbertson, having gone down injured, has stayed down just for a moment.
I think he's all right.
He's just getting a breath. Gun. Here's McGuire. This is Joel Moon. Hardacre.
Even the centres are bumping off forwards and getting offloads. You have to close it up.
Hardacre bouncing on his toes, but ending up flat on his backside as the kick downfield from Burrow. He's going to go out of play. It'll be a tap back on the 20 for St Helens.
Yeah. And look at the offloads, David. 17 from Leeds, 6 to St Helens, and the majority of that 17 have been positive as well, where they've gained something on the back of it.
All it does, it just drains the tank of energy. That's all it does.
And just to explain, there's a lot of people who'll be watching tonight who might not be used to watching rugby league, have not seen it much. An offload is the ball released from in a tackle.
Yes, it is. Yes, there's pre-line play, which is obviously before you enter the collision, but an offload is when you're in the collision and you either stand an offload or play through the collision and pop it around the back.
So it's a risky play, but Leeds have made something of a real bonus of it.
Well, they've mastered it this year, haven't they? They've added that to their game.
Here's Savelio.
All the dangerous runners that they have.
Hold the line, guys. Don't go.
It's a good weapon to have.
Roby. Burns will send it spinning high. Hardacre underneath it. as we've said, is just about the safest fullback under the high ball in Super League at the moment.
Again, he's kicking, they're kicking from near the halfway line. That was an easy take for a quality player like Hardacre. The difference is they are clinical. Knock on, first mistake.
Yeah, Kevin Sinfield there at dummy half. That's the first real bit of sloppiness, you can say, that the Rhinos have coughed up. Obviously not pleased with himself, but they play the ball there, and it should be a clean pick-up. It wasn't, a little bobble.
Yeah, he tried. He forward, me. King Kev.
Discipline, boys.
Couple of MBEs in that Leeds pack, aren't there? Jamie Peacock, MBE, and Kevin Sinfield, MBE. He's just got his master's degree as well, I think, this last week or so, Kevin Sinfield.
It has. This is a big set for St Helens. It's another one where they're in the Leeds danger area, but they just need to be clinical and come away with some points.
Wormsley.
Move, Jamie! Go on, lads.
8 yards away. Roby to Walsh, to Burns. They've lost it again. And Leeds have knocked on, but the second one. So it will be Leeds who get the ball back.
It's just the timings at the moment. He just had the hole was there. It's a great angle that the Greenwood runs. He just has to hold his run a little bit more. Just watch. That's a tough tackle for Colin Watkins, but if he just gets a little bit wider and later, he is in that hole because Burns has held that defender up.
Okay, step Jordan, get on
a little shake of the head there from Travis Burns. They know that the execution is just slightly off. And that's why Leeds really haven't been threatened. They've handled whenever St Helens have been down to their end. It's very important now for the Rhinos that they finish this set and kick it well at the end of it.
Big game tomorrow, of course, the second semi-final, Warrington and Hull Kingston Rovers. From Headingley, 12:15, we're on air tomorrow on BBC One. That'll be a good occasion as well.
Well, this is a cracking occasion, isn't it, Dave? It's a great atmosphere. I mean, there's a big crowd here, and there's been some great rugby league being played. It's Friday night rugby league at its best.
Here's Ablett looking to plough a hole through the middle of that St Helens defence, but that was a 5th tackle, so on to 6 Leeds. Taking it with a kick of Burrow, and Quinlan will just watch it out of play. And another great kick. Nothing fancy, but just defensively, just putting St Helens on the back foot again, making them start their set of 6 from within their own 10 metres.
Yeah, how clever is that from Rob Burrow? He's in a dummy half. It's really difficult to get kick pressure on the dummy half, especially when it's a quick play of the ball. Just jumped out, dabbed it into the corner. We'll walk to the scrum. We'll get some oxygen in our lungs. We'll be ready for this next defensive set.
Ryan McDermott there. Thompson Tonic just behind him. I don't know if you saw, working for our BBC radio colleagues, former Great Britain International, of course.
I'd like to see Vea running out a little bit wider for St Helens. He has been their biggest threat so far. But with all the domination Leeds have had, 12 points. Saints will be happy coming in at 12 points because they have been totally dominated in the first half.
Roby to Vea, Atelier Vea again here. Consternation caused. Burns thought about the pass, Sinfield moved into position to threaten the interception had he tried the pass, so he decides to run instead. It was a difficult pass, but Walsh does well to pick up and then offers it on to Savelio to drive it forward again. 5 tackles gone, here comes the 6th.
They need to compete for this ball, hang it up then, compete for it.
Well, the high bits there. McCarthy-Scarsbrook's after it, and absolutely steamrollers.
Great tackle.
Timed it to perfection because he's got to hit the man when he's got both feet on the ground, and he did that.
That's a good end of set, that.
Oh, and Leeds under pressure here.
Because what he does, Dave, as the fullback receives the ball, he receives the man. That's 1 tackle gone, and already now the Rhinos are under pressure from this aggressive St Helens defence.
You've got to be brave to play at fullback, Jiffy.
You have to be brave to get on the field. Respect for everyone who crosses that right cross, let me tell you.
3 minutes of the half remaining. Leeds are responding with a good carry forward by Jarvis.
Last chance, they need pressure on the kicker now. Get the pressure on him.
Sinfield, there was pressure, but he got the kick away. Swift underneath it, on the full. Chance to make extra yards when you catch it like that.
That's a good chase, though.
Wow.
That's a very, very good chase by Leeds.
Yeah, it was a man, wasn't it, who kicked the ball. What a tremendous take that was from Hardacre, and a good, solid defensive hit from McCarthy Scarsbrook.
Wait, guys.
Roby. Percival.
Move, mate.
Cutting back in.
Keep possession now, Saints. Don't allow them. Leeds to have the ball. You're in control there.
Wormsley, great wrecking run from Alex Wormsley. Good pass away to Quinlan. Quinlan thought about the kick, decides he's going to carry this. He thinks he can wreak havoc. What a pass away. Percival. Mark Percival, the scorer. But what a job Adam Quinlan did there. The little Aussie is proving a marvel for St Helens, and Saints are back in this cup tie.
Anybody watching, any kid watching, when you run the ball with two hands, you keep the defences guessing. Quinlan was brilliant. His support play to get into that position, and then he ran the ball with two hands, kept the defenders away from him, and put Percival over. As we mentioned, St Helens can play. They've hung on in there, they've been on the ropes, and back they come.
Yeah, they have been on the ropes, and what a carry this was from Wormsley. Sidesteps Cuthbertson there, has presence of mind to offload to Quinlan, and that's great work, because you say two-handed carry, then into one, keeping them guessing, and a lovely little pass at the end there to Percival. Tremendous try there, and they've been on the ropes, and they've come through the other side, and it was that man Wormsley that busts the line, and it's the composure of Quinlan that's allowed Percival to cross in the corner.
It's quick play, the ball, great run by Wormsley, spots a tired forward, misses the tackle Cuthbertson, and great support play by the full-back, and a lovely finish. Quality side, they've hung on in there, and they deserve a lot of credit. St Helens. Leeds have been fantastic in this first 40 minutes, but they are still in the game, and they will go in at half-time with momentum on their side.
Well, Alan Quinlan signed supposedly as an emergency measure because of the full-back problems that Saints have had. I think it's, what was it, the 6th or 7th full-back that Saints have had this year, Adam Quinlan. Kieran Cunningham will tell you they've been tracking him a long time. He's not just popped up on their radar recently. But what an impact. 4 games now. The first game he played, he scored a hat-trick. The second game he played was on this ground against Warrington, when his run in the last seconds of the game set up a winning St Helens try. And then last week he scored another try, and then today in a Challenge Cup final, a semi-final rather, it's his run that helps make this a real deal again with half-time at looming. Walsh with a kick. This is an important one. Oh, he's put it wide. So it remains 12-4, but the fact that St Helens are still in this cup tie owes so much to the fact that Wormsley managed this run.
Yeah, it was a great run, wasn't it? A marvellous run. It's a good, we've seen some really good tries, and this is up there with them. And it was Wormsley with the initial bust, but I just love the composure of Quinlan there that kept the Leeds scramble defence guessing, and he made the right decision at the end for Percival.
Move, Joel! Carl!
Did son of the start of the season. I think he'd been the running for Man of Steel, wouldn't he? His form in the last 4 games, I think it's too late for that.
There's a lot of rugby to be played yet, Dave.
There is.
Movement! Hold it, lads, wait here! Wait!
Here's Roby at dummy half. Last 15 seconds of what has been a pretty good first half. Low scoring,
3,
but high energy. Roby.
3.
Wormsley.
Play on 3.
Quick ball away to Turner. Turner's making inroads. Hooter sounds in the background to thwart any late ambition St Helens might have had there. This might yet prove to be another, because that try for Mark Percival just before the break really sets up this cup tie. 12 points to 4. Leeds started at 100 miles an hour in the first half. It's up to St Helens to reciprocate in the second.
Yeah, 2 great sides, you know, great tradition in this cup. But I do feel that Saints have got to stop Leeds having the same start as they did in the first half. I think the first 20 minutes are going to be very, very crucial. Momentum has switched to Saints with that try just before half-time. I think John next door to me fancies Saints at the moment now. So, but I think the first 20 minutes is crucial for Saints then to just pick the game and control the game.
Injury there for Savelio. He's going to wear it as best he can. St Helens towards the halfway line on the 5th tackle, so the next will be the last. Walsh looking for a good kick betwixt and between Hall and Hardacre. It bounces, so Hardacre has to pick up and carry it, and St Helens are up there. So John Keir, what are your thoughts at the start of this second half?
Well, that was a safe set, wasn't it? But I'm certain that St Helens will have been buoyed by that try just before half-time. That will have lifted them, but also it may well have put the seeds of doubt into one or two of these Rhinos. But here goes Moon.
Great pass from Briscoe. And Moon on his travels, no doubt. In Briscoe's mind, there. Good skills. Cuthbertson. Cross the line. Sinfield. Delaney. Here's Watkins. Real athletic play.
He is on fire this season. Watkins, what the player he is.
Peacock. Slamming it forward.
I mean, good yardage by the Leeds forwards and backs. The break, the pass by Moon, attacking position.
Here's Cuthbertson again with those magic hands, trying to make things happen, and I think Leeds are going to go down with the ball in hand on the 6th tackle. So St Helens get the handover, but look again how close they are to their own line.
Yeah, I think the difference in the kicking game is vast at the moment. The quality of the Leeds kicking game, whether it's Burrow, Sinfield, Hardacre, they hit the grass and they put distance on it. Luke Shaw's got to try and improve his kicking game.
Claim there for a knock-on against Walmsley from Ablett, but the touch judge on this near side not forgiving it. Josh Jones will carry it forward for St Helens.
Hold the line, boys. Hold it. Go, 3.
Walsh, Savelio.
I think one difference as well with Leeds, when they carry the ball and they have runners looking for the offload. Saints are slightly one up. Another great run by Walmsley.
It's on the 5th again, though. So here comes the St Helens kick from inside their own half. Walsh has a look. The back three of Leeds are in position. So Walsh's kick has to be good. Can't find the ground. Only finds the arms of Hardacre.
Well, I know Jiffy's getting a little frustrated with St Helens keep kicking the ball to the back three of Leeds, but you've got the positional play of Hardacre, Briscoe and Hall is absolutely first class, and it's making it real difficult for Walsh to find any grass. It might be better just putting it out of play.
Yeah, I agree, but also, why can't he put it through the sets of hands and pull the winger up? Then they can't drop back as early.
Here's Jones Buchanan. Couple of tackles left here for Leeds as they roll it forward. Burrow. This is Peacock. You know what he's going to do? He's going to run it in as hard as he can. 6 coming up. So it's taken on by Sinfield. Little grubber kick by him. Quinlan's across there, but Turner beats him to it anyway, the St Helens centre, and he's really good carry forward again and makes it up to the 15-metre mark. Right, what was said at half-time in the dressing rooms then? We saw the pictures. What about the words? Damien Johnson's got news on the touchline.
Well, the St Helens coach Kieran Cunningham said we've got to stay with them, got to challenge around the ruck. In the first 30 minutes, we let them run at us. We need to build pressure and take the game to Leeds. As for the Leeds Rhinos side, it was a good start, said McDermott, the coach. The game dropped off towards the end of the half. Saints always come back, we know that. And we have to start the second half well. That's the key.
Walsh, cross to Jones. Little dummy by him. Watkins trying to hang on, and Burrow's there as well. And a great offload by Jones has helped St Helens through the big shape of Jordan Turner grab another 10 metres before this kick on the 6th tackle, and they're a lot deeper now. High kick, Hardacre underneath it, solidly underneath it. Jonathan Davis is going to fall off the gantry in frustration if St Helens don't improve this kicking game soon.
Yeah, I think the kicking game, you know, they've got to compete for it. It's an easy out for Leeds, easy catch for Hardacre. They need to compete for the ball. The kicking has to improve on the last tackle.
Televay, I believe, just leaving the field there with an injury.
Mark Flanagan's come on. In the meantime, Ryan Hall is making giant strides towards the halfway line before he's tackled. There you see, Bayers doesn't look too well, does he? And now Callum Watkins, who looks just fine. Rolling through, back to Burrow. Here comes Peacock. Peacock puts the foot down. Jamie Peacock! Oh my word! Where did that come from? Jamie Peacock doesn't score tries like that, does he? Well, he might not have done, because they're asking for the video replay. I think he wants to see video evidence, but that was Jamie Peacock.
it's a great step, it's a great finish, but support play at its best. Let's see what
we're looking at all that.
Let's see what he says. Is he only want the ground in? I think he scored that side, didn't he?
Let's hear from the video referee.
No, good matter. Yeah.
Possession. Still in possession. Still on the ball. Looks like a try to me.
Not just any old try. What a try from Jamie Peacock. And Leeds in the ascendancy again, leading by 16 points to 4.
Well, that's the try of the ultimate warrior, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a fantastic try. That's the man who wants to go back to Wembley in his last season as a player. The determination shown was absolutely first class. And I still can't believe what he's doing, supporting up the middle. But it was this great athlete, Callum Watkins, who made the bust. And then lovely ball from Burrow. And what's he doing? He shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't Jamie Peacock? But he says, I want to go to Wembley. And the best way to do it is by getting 6 points. Tremendous.
Jason Robinson-esque, isn't he, there?
You need 5 to pick him up, though, didn't he?
What a step, what a step. But again, it comes from a poor kick to finish the same set. Hardiger gets the ball. It's an easy couple of yards for him. He's on the front foot. And then it's a break for Callum Watkins.
Well, Leeds showing what they've got with this moment.
It's tremendous, isn't he, Watkins? It really is. He's the best centre in this competition.
Yeah.
It really is, and he's opened up the gap there. And there's not only Peacock there, there's Cuthbertson, his mates as well. It's like a prop forward fest. Tremendous.
Well, there'll be some tall tales told about that try down the years, won't there? But if Leeds have showed us what they've got, what have you got now, St Helens? How does St Helens respond here? Because they have to respond with a Wembley dream that's just beginning to slip away. 14 points is not insurmountable. St Helens know there's a way back into this game. The question is, have they got the will? And can they stop the way Leeds are playing at the moment? That's Jones Buchanan.
Go.
Cuthbertson.
Play on. 5. Movement!
Well, they've started both halves, haven't the Leeds? Absolutely sensational form.
Okay.
And, you know, there's Maguire, there's Burrow, there's Sinfield. They just orchestrate the game so well. And then the Warriors in the middle and the thoroughbreds on the flanks. It's just a complete team.
The variety of the kicking game makes a big
Move,
difference as well.
Jamie! Come on, lads. Go.
32 minutes for St Helens to rescue their dream. 32 minutes for Leeds to plough what is a familiar course for them. Back to Wembley Stadium, won it last year.
Wait, boys. Go.
Been there so many times in recent years.
Okay.
Savelia.
3, move, Jamie!
Now Roby.
Okay.
Support from Walmsley. His run made such a difference in the first half, and here he goes again.
Go back.
Wreaking havoc. Getting the ball away. There's a way now for Jones to run through. Josh Jones. Well, Quinlan was there in support. Jones couldn't find the impossible pass, but St Helens have a chance here. It's a brilliant ball from Burns that has gone to ground and is picked up now by Hardacre. Maguire knocks it on. And even from 60 yards out, you'd have to say, lying at his mercy.
They're still playing, Dave. Still on this play.
Time off.
The referee eventually is going to stop it.
What a great passage of play that was, wasn't it?
Pass back inside, safe back, not the ball on.
We had the offload from Walmsley,
looking.
and then it ended with that real good pass from Burns, but Burrow was just like a Yorkshire Terrier then, wasn't he? He was just snapping away at his heels, forced the error, and it looked as if he could have released Maguire. That may well have been the game. But he spilled the ball with just fresh air in front of him.
I think it's a match-saving tackle. I think it was Lewis McCarthy-Scarsbrook who made the tackle, and then he just couldn't gather it. But that's how dangerous Leeds are.
On the 20.
Being under pressure.
On the 20.
You think they're going to score. Tremendous start again, once again by Leeds.
Okay, right there, back in. Jones.
And back to St Helens' possession here.
Back on, 0 tackle.
0 tackle.
1.
From a knock-on.
Ready? Hold it, Jamie.
Roby. St Helens still hanging on.
Okay.
Here's Jones. Jones. He's had an impact, hasn't he? He's looked decent.
2. Move, Jamie, back here, boys. Now. Ready.
Roby.
Go.
It's Walsh.
All right.
Walmsley. He's continuing his good efforts, as is Savelio.
3. Move.
Good poo.
And a penalty for St Helens. Too much involvement after the tackle was completed. And it means they have a chance to set up another set of 6 here, 20 yards away from this Leeds line.
Go.
And here they go. First drive in by Walmsley.
Move, Jamie.
He's contributed really well, hasn't he, throughout the game.
Go.
Roby spins away to Walsh inside for Savelio. They're waiting for it. Savelio looking pleadingly around.
Move, man.
But he never had a chance to offload anyway.
They've controlled the tackle area and the speed of tackle, because we haven't seen much of Roby yet.
Roby away to Walsh. Walsh spins it away now, and Burns comes tracking back on the inside, and here comes Walsh again, and now Walmsley. And Walmsley to this left-hand side in Jones, and Jones puts the kick towards the try line, and back goes Briscoe to tap it out of play and concede to drop out underneath the sticks. It'll be another wave of St Helens attack coming next.
Keep the pressure on, repeat set.
Yeah, he read the play really well, didn't he, Jones, there? He saw Briscoe and Burrow had both come up to try and cut the play off, and he just dabbed the ball behind them. Early tackle, early in the set of 6, he kicked that ball, but he's got a good outcome with the repeat set.
Great skies over Warrington tonight, aren't there?
Stand, guys.
Not that he's worried about what's happening overhead, he's worried about what's happening on the pitch at the moment, Kieran Cunningham. But has his side got a sniff of an opportunity here?
Okay.
Walmsley again.
1. Move, Jamie! Wait here, lads, wait, Carl, wait! Go.
Roby. This is Flanagan.
2. Move, Jamie!
Yeah, they're controlling the rookie area pretty well, those early tackles, Leeds.
Play on.
Savelio. That's a really good, rumbustious rolling effort from Savelio, and he's still not tackled. Eventually he is. But boy, did that take some hard work from the Leeds defenders to eventually put him down. Roby spins away to Walsh. Here comes Jones in close proximity. That Leeds line moves up. But they're on their own line now. Walsh. Flanagan in hard.
That's 5. Still got the ball.
Roby, 6 tackle coming up. Roby looks left. Looks for the little grubber kick. Bounces fortuitous. This is Savelio, who I think is just short.
I thought might be a double movement there.
Well, the referee didn't have the greatest of views there, because there were so many bodies in the way. But from all he's given up, he thinks it's a try. Now, just to explain, he thinks it's a try. So we go to the video referee now. They have to find conclusively that it was not scored. Otherwise, it is a try. So let's hear from the video referees. Robert Hicks and James Charlie.
Okay, so we're going to start from the play of the ball, run it through, all the way through. We're looking for a double movement. Is there anything else in the build-up? Kick by Roby. Comes off Leeds. So we're playing on from here. That looks short. Okay. Yeah. So short initially. Just keep it running. Does it end up on the line? That appears to be on the line. His hand's still in contact. So if we can have a look at it, we'll have a look at this angle, and then we'll go full speed. So it's still in contact here, short, and then it's on the line. So we can have a look in full speed now. Does he promote the ball, or does his momentum get the ball on the line? Okay, let's have another look at this side ankle here at full speed. This one, yeah. We can watch this one in full speed. That will help us. We know it's on the line. What we're just going to judge is whether it's momentum or a second movement. Yeah, we're happy with that. That's a try.
It's a massive moment in a massive game. Savelio's try is given. St Helens have switched the cup tie back on again. And just to explain, the goal line, the white line, belongs to the attacking team, so all he has to do is touch it, and they decided it wasn't a double movement. and if there was any element of doubt, the fact that the referee had said he thought it was a try meant it counted in favour of the attacking team.
That's a great effort, mate. Bit fortuitous with the kick when he regathered it, but definitely made the most of it. And it's building pressure. That's what John said. Building pressure, getting the repeat sets, running at a tired defence.
Luke Walsh to bring the scoreline back to 18 points to 10. St Helens are still 2 scores behind, but now they'll feel like they're in touching distance. Robbie Hunter-Paul, how excited are you down on the touchline?
Well, just looking at the players themselves, the Leeds players are talking about it. They know they're going to need more than 18 points to close out this game. St Helens are not going to give up.
Yeah, and that lifeline there for Kieran Cunningham's side, it came a little fortuitously with a ricochet from the dummy half kick from Roby. Took full advantage of it, and once again, game on.
Well, if anybody knows about St Helens comebacks,
Ready, boys, wait.
it is Robbie Hunter-Paul. Lansdowne Trophy winner in 1996 when St Helens launched the biggest ever comeback to down his Bradford team. Here comes Walmsley driving through. Damien Johnson, what news on the touchline?
Well, if St Helens are to get back into this game, they're going to have to do it without the services of Atelier Veya. The big Tongan is out of the game. He's got knee ligament damage, and the doctor says his game is over.
Hold it here, boys, wait here.
It's a big blow. It's a big blow for St Helens, but they will not be worried about that just at the moment.
Oh, he's playing well as well, isn't he? Savelio, he is charging at the Leeds defence.
Luke Walsh with a kick. Hardacre catches on the full and runs it back towards that 30-metre line. Claims for a penalty for a flop. Second man in, but the referee's having none of that.
Well, St Helens need a really big defensive set now to keep the pressure on the Rhinos. That play the ball was too quick there.
There's Jimmy Kinehorst. Oh, it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on. Robbie Burrow, frustration. St Helens, inspiration.
Yeah, a few errors creeping into the game. Oh, did he catch up?
Now they'll be disappointed there because both Kevin Sinfield and Rob Burrow have made errors, basic errors at dummy half. And they can cost you just as a ricocheted kick can get the opposition in the game. A little knock-on, an unforced error can give them an even better lift-up.
It's boiling up nicely here, isn't it now?
Oh, it's been a great game, hasn't it? It's been a great occasion, no doubt about that. And I think the best is yet to come.
Let's give the focus, guys. It's good. Alex, good work on the 10. Tell me on, It's good.
Yeah, as the clock runs down, everything will tighten up.
Good boy.
There's the despair, the loneliness of the injured player in a cup semi-final. Atelier Veya knows his night is over, but his thoughts and prayers, I'm sure, with those who are left on the field, hoping that his side can see themselves through.
Okay, lads, let's go. When we're ready, just wait there, please.
This is the moment. Oh, it doesn't look good, that, does it?
Get the arm now.
He was one of their danger runners.
Back on. Shoulder. One. Move, Jamie!
Roby in at dummy half, 40 metres away. St Helens looking to roll on again. Walmsley pushing it forward. What a powerful influence he's been. Roby again. Walsh to Burns, inside to Quinlan. Ablett was waiting.
Great play, Ablett.
Roby. Walsh going to take them on with his footwork. Jamie Jones Buchanan is not for being beaten. 15 metres away. A couple of tackles to go. Walmsley again, second effort in the set. Hands are quick, might have been forward. Referee says play on.
Last tackle.
Come on, wait a minute.
Scarsborough quickly to his feet. Sixth tackle, Roby goes down that blind side. Savelio with a short pass. There it again. It's possible again. St Helens right back in it now. Try given, 18-14 with a kick to come.
I tell you what, it's fantastic use of the short side. The short pass, no missed passes, not needed, hit the hole. Try time Saints.
Well, Leeds got their numbering off wrong there. They really did. They need another man on the short side. He went to the big side, and Roby spotted that, and they played the short side play. See there, Kinehorst was retreating, went the wrong way, and then it was just 3v2. He engaged the defender beautifully, Roby, and Savelio did the same. and that opened up the gap for Percival for a tremendous try. And that has opened the game up completely.
It's all about taking the ball to the line. No missed passes, hitting the hole, delaying the pass and changing your angle. Brilliant play by St Helens on the short side. Tremendous use of the short side.
Yeah, and it all came from that header, didn't it?
Yep.
All from that header.
Well, their lungs were running out of oxygen in the first half, but their hearts are full of hope now. Leeds still lead. Leeds still slight favourites, but St Helens are charging back now. Second of the night for Percival. Listen to the noise from the Saints fans. Luke Walsh has to put all the noise out of his head. It's as tough as they come, this kick, right on the touchline.
No one expects him to kick it.
Here he comes. He's got the oomph, but not the accuracy. Wide it goes. So 18 points to 14. But Mark Percival, a two-try hero. And it's a cup tie that's far from settled.
It's a great cup tie, isn't it? That's lovely composure. That's great skill. It looks so simple, but it actually is so difficult to take the ball so near the line and engage the defender. And well taken by Dawson.
And it's all about, you know, the pass, the two passes which hold the defenders honest. They keep the defenders honest.
Two, move right! Line here, lads, hold it. Hold! Where did Jamie go?
Damien Johnson, down on the sideline. Damien.
Interesting, when that score was awarded, the club doctor donned the blue bib, normally given to the water carrier, and ordered the St Helens players back to the halfway line, supervised the rehydration routine, and just gave them a G-up for a final assault on the Leeds line, hopefully.
Hold it here, Brett. Wait, Jay. Go.
Roby. Walsh.
Fight, move, Jamie!
There's an extra energy in those limbs now, isn't there? Flanagan gets so quickly, and on the sixth tackle, Walsh will put the kick high and downfield. McCarthy Scarsbrook is leading the chase. Who's going to claim this? There was no Leeds player anywhere near it. Oh, Quinlan kicks away, straight into the hands of Joel Boone.
That was a chance. That was a chance. I think he just sliced the kick a little bit.
Well, Hall and Hardacre looking at each other then, I think. It was a real miscommunication.
Yeah, no call.
It was a tremendous chase, wasn't it, that gave that opportunity, but Joel Moon certainly looking better than the Australian cricketers there in the slips.
No, it's noisy. Peacock. John Keir getting high fives all round at his mention of Australian cricket. Well done, John. Here comes Maguire.
Five. Move, John! Ready, go.
Kevin Sinfield on the sixth tackle will kick downfield. Swift underneath it.
Feel the play on.
Safely pouched. Leeds' his line is up and waiting, led by Burrow and Adler. But Swift's beaten them both. Springs away. And that's 12 yards gained and earned by super wing play.
That's good play, Swift.
Well, look at this. It's a different game.
Yeah,
a different game.
It's Leeds now who are missing the tackles. Here he is. Here he goes. This guy. If they start getting tired, switching off, Roby.
9 apiece now, the missed tackles, and also the possession and territory, I'm certain, must have evened up over the course of this game.
Mossy Massot knows only one way, and that's forward. But he has to take the ball with him, and he hasn't. Leeds.
Mistake.
By the way, did you... as we see that replay, did you see the story today that one Leeds fan has wagered £20,000 on Leeds winning this game? How nervous is he feeling at the moment?
Very. But that was great. Where was it from Peacock there? We mentioned about scoring the try. He's forced the headers there as well. They need a good set to the Rhinos.
It's the Leeds fans finding their voice now to try and urge their side on, and Callum Watkins is up to the halfway line. An hour played, 20 minutes to go.
Move, John! Ready, Mark, don't go early. Go.
Burrow. Cuthbertson. Peacock.
Turn, tries to spin, wrapped him up.
James, don't go early, ready, Andre. Let go.
Burrow. Sinfield to Maguire to Jones Buchanan.
Sinfield has smashed that as well. An offload again.
Ryan Hall's coming rampaging forward, and this now is Hardacre across to Ablett, and Callum Watkins can make things happen. Briscoe catches a ball that went forward.
Yeah,
that's a good. I tell you what, that's a great. Jordan Turner read that exceptionally well. It looked dangerous for St Helens defensively, but Jordan Turner spotted the danger and came in on Callum Watkins. I think he didn't expect it.
I think it was the touches there, wasn't it? Anthony Martin who
he's backing off and steps in, didn't he? He rushes. He makes Callum Watkins make the decision earlier than what he thought. He tucked the ball under his arm. He spotted that Turner, rushed him, spilt the ball.
Wait there, guys, come on! Out!
Savelio.
Come on, move that down! Marcus square, boys! Wait!
Here's Roby.
Go.
If you're enjoying this, you'll enjoy tomorrow as well. Warrington against Hull Kingston Rovers live. We're on there at 12:15.
That's going to be one hell of a game because those two sides can score points.
That's Mossy Masseur, who's carried it supremely well. Roby bends his back and looks to his right where Flanagan's coming charging forward. Leeds his turn to hang on. Roby with a kick out from dummy half. It's not a 40-20, but it's still a very good kick. Hall has to go back, collects with a juggle, and then can't do anything but try and run at that St Helens defence because it got up so quickly.
And that might be the solution to St Helens kicking game. Kick out a dummy half.
Kick
earlier, kick on a quick play, kick out a dummy half. Really turned Ryan Hall and the Leeds back three round there.
Here's Watkins again. Oh, it's gone backwards from the St Helens hand and reconnected by Leeds to another set of 6.
But it's what Brian Noble said half-time. You know they're going to offload. If you push up, you can pick up the scrap sometimes. That's the high risk that Leeds play, especially in their own 20-metre area.
Cuthbertson.
But they won't change. Great hit.
Big hit by the shoulder of Masseur. Mossy Masseur, of course, announced his English career on this ground, didn't he, when he was playing for Samoa against New Zealand in the World Cup a couple of years ago.
He's come off second best, though. Masseur, he is down.
Ablett running it away. 5 gone. Here comes the 6th. Left to Maguire. Maguire puts it high. Sensing that Dawson was alone, but he might have been alone, but he's still a good catch of the ball.
Yeah, good take.
It was a very good take there. Mossy Masseur, he gets a thumbs up from the physio. I think that's get back behind the ball, follow, and start carrying it.
Yeah, quick, get up.
Penalty. Ball stolen. Well, Mossy's got a bit of blood running out of his nose. I think if the referee spots that, he's going to blood bin him, isn't he?
Just gets his head in the wrong position, goes in for the head, lines him up, and just cops one on the
snozzle.
On the head, yeah. Yes. You know, and that's what, no matter how big you are, kids, get your head in the right position when you tackle and you'll be fine.
Discipline, boys! Go.
Head in the right position is somewhere in the stands, isn't it? If you've got any common sense.
Move, Jamie! Come on, Jamie!
You've got to follow your dream, Woodsy. You've got to follow your dream.
St Helens bringing it forward.
What a fantastic game this has been.
Great atmosphere. Great atmosphere as well now. It's a supercharged night in Warrington. Here comes Flanagan.
He's had an impact into the game, hasn't he, the last few minutes?
His dad could play a bit as well, couldn't he, Terry?
Yep.
Percival on a hat-trick. Percival!
Ball move! Play ball.
Good play the ball, short side.
Here comes Roby. Roby with a little chip haul. Oh, it's gone out on the full. And there's a Leeds player down injured now.
Yeah, almost caught them again on the short side, didn't they, there? But it went out, and Leeds will be relieved for this little stoppage in play. They really will. It's been a total turnaround, hasn't it? And all credit to St Helens for hanging in there, then coming back so strongly. And this fella's had a fantastic game, Percival. And
that was a weird kind of
injury,
that was, yeah.
Well, he's okay. He's going to feed the scrum. They build him tough. This is Hall.
Hey, Mark, hold it, lads. Wait, lads. Go.
Ablett.
Two.
It's going to remind me of it back in the day when we had Floodlit Rugby League on BBC Two.
Go.
David Attenborough was the man responsible for getting Rugby League on BBC Two in the evenings. I don't know whose decision it was this time around, but it was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when I started. That's my first game. Sorry, my first game.
Okay,
Tuesday night.
Again.
Maguire. This is Joel Moon.
Four, surrendered.
There's lots of Rugby League left in this, you know.
15 minutes to go as Jamie Jones-Buchanan takes you forward. Remember, we could have golden point extra time if it's all square after 80 minutes. We have to find a winner here tonight. Sinfield puts it high. That's a good kick from Sinfield, and Quinlan, well, he took it, he caught it, but it was nothing he could do about what was coming at him. The Animals were hunting him down.
I think that is the one big difference so far in this game, is the quality, as I've said before, of the Leeds kicking game. The variety, because they have several kickers that do it. They're not under pressure when they kick, and the hang time, it makes it difficult for the Saints players to take the ball back.
Great quality, wasn't it, from Sinfield, and that's earned them the repeat set. The volume's ramped up, the atmosphere ramped up. Tremendous.
But it's a real chance for Leeds. Oh, the drop is awkward, but Sinfield just about gets a hold of it.
You know, it comes up with some massive players, Kevin Sinfield, that don't really go unnoticed. Because that was so important to claim that ball.
Peacock with the drive. 4 tackles to go. Burrow. This is Delaney. Burrow is going to come to the right-hand side, you'd think, because that's where the majority of his team are. Here it comes. Cuthbertson with a little soft-handed pass on the inside. Leeds are probing. This is Peacock.
Looking for the offload.
5 tackles gone. Last tackle in this set. Burrow stands and waits, delivers the pass. Back to Maguire. Here it comes right. Here's Watkins! Callum Watkins!
That's a brilliant finish.
Well, they do say in Leeds that Superman wears Callum Watkins' pyjamas to bed. And there's another little reason why he's held in such high esteem. A try that puts Leeds back in the driving seat.
Fantastic, wasn't it? And it all came about from that repeat set on the back of a tremendous kick chase. Quinlan there receiving the ball. Hardacre with the chase, puts him into the in-goal, repeat set, then execute your skills. And if anybody wants to time a run and hide when you're running so the defenders can't read you, that's how to do it from Watkins. He stood behind Sinfield and he just comes off his hip and over it goes for a tremendous try. Sinfield with the kick, Sinfield delivers the last assist with a beautiful pass, but what a finish from that athlete, Callum Watkins.
You got to give the ball to your dangerous runners. They put him on a 1-to-1 and he does the rest. He's a tremendous player, this kid. Now he's got the world at his feet.
Focus, you two, come on.
One Callum Watkins is the chant from the Leeds supporters. It's a good job there is only one Callum Watkins. 2 would take some stopping, wouldn't they? Kevin Sinfield is a picture of concentration.
Yes.
He just flicks the ball over the sticks, between the sticks rather. 24 points to 14. It's a 2-score lead that Leeds have again, but time enough for Saints to respond.
Wasn't it beautiful, this? Just hid behind Sinfield, came at the last minute, and it's just footwork and evasive skills. It's a delight to watch, Jiffy, a delight to watch.
It's a balance, and the way he's such a balanced runner. He saw the gap, he saw that they were coming across late, and he just, just glided inside her.
You need to start straight into the hands of Ryan Hall.
Ready, guys, wait here, wait, go.
Now Briscoe. It's a decent carry by your 2 wingers, isn't it? Yeah. And a good offload by the winger as well. And here comes Maguire, fully recovered from that earlier blow.
Moss, ready, pal.
Only 2 tackles gone. Leeds already towards the 40-metre mark. Jones Buchanan will try and edge them over that particular point on the field. Burrow. This is Garbutt.
Wait here, lads, wait here. Go.
Burrow. Dancing and dodging and weaving, and such a difficult customer at this stage of a game. Difficult enough at any stage of a game, but especially when limbs and minds are tiring, as they inevitably are. High kick, Quinlan underneath it. Again, he's caught it well enough, but look at the chase from Hardacre.
Yeah, and that's the difference, you know. They just can't respond and make yardage because the kicking game is better. You just need the kicks to be a little bit higher, close them down.
There's one thing about Leeds, they know how to close out games. They really do. The bigger the game, the better the play.
Roby, Jones. He's thoughtful, but I'm sure all the thoughts are positive at the moment about the way his side are going. Oh, Walsh spins it away. Good hands, well taken by Percival. And he desperately tries to keep it alive. The referee says play on here, and here's Quinlan. Quinlan throws it back. The ball's, where is it? Where is it? Well, the referee stops it.
He'll go right back, but I believe Percival knocked on. I think he lost control of the ball in forward direction. There's a tackle here on Moon, and he's dropped the ball forward.
I think it was forced out by Moon.
Now he's the responsibility to carry that ball as Percival.
Just watch it.
Moon's just making the tackle.
Yeah, I think it's play on. I think it's play on.
No, it's knock on.
He's knocked it down, though. He's knocked it down.
It's knock on by Percival. Believe you me.
Well, we have to believe you because that's what the referee's given.
Well, I still don't think it's the right decision. But there's only one man who's right.
Ben Thaler.
Hand over. Right there.
Or the video referee.
So Leeds back in possession. 10 minutes left to play. 2 scores. It ain't a lost cause. Just yet for St Helens.
No,
they have to keep their belief.
They need one of those special St Helens comebacks down there that goes right down to the wire.
Yep.
2. Move!
Well, we've seen it often enough down the years, haven't we?
Go.
They've got the ability to score from anywhere, Saints. Oh,
Jones Buchanan is hit by a missile.
Great hit.
The shoulder of Travis Burns. What?
Wait, lads, wait here. Wait,
He felt that. He's had trouble with his hamstrings recently. And Jones Buchanan, I think he's got trouble with everything at the moment.
Last thing on his mind after that hit.
Come on, lads, wait here.
Tremendous, wasn't it? Yeah.
Great hit.
Find away. Nothing daft, Moss, get it.
Sinfield, another punishing kick. Another kick that needs to be dealt with.
Play on.
Percival's knocked on. You can hear the referee saying knock on, so Leeds have another set of 6 here. 0 tackle, that one, so the set starts from now.
Well, they've persisted with that tactic of kicking towards Dawson's wing, haven't they? An aggressive chase, and it's certainly paid off.
They have to do it with only 12 men at the moment because Jones Buchanan is down injured in back play.
Wait here, Kyle. Kyle, wait!
Getting some treatment, but Leeds carry on here. Peacock wants another sniff of the try line. Got there once, why not a second time?
What?
The referee's going to stop the clock because he has seen that there is a little bit of a crowd of medical staff now around Jamie Jones Buchanan.
Yeah, football that, mate. Tackle 2.
So he's not interfering with play at the moment, but
don't go early, pal.
No, but for St Helens, they've got to stop this because
it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he injured his leg. I don't think because the shot was, you know, upper body on the shoulder. I think he might have twisted something as he got with the ferocity of the hit. But you know, as in more sports now, medical staff is fantastic. Just hope that you know, Jamie Jones Buchanan is okay.
Well, there's going to be a delay here. Brian McDermott looking anxiously on from the touchline. Jamie Jones Buchanan is being treated here as a result of this.
Yeah, he grabbed left knee straight away, loses it, just watch, he's gone.
But it was a ferocious contact, wasn't it? Yeah. Really was, and it's not good to see a player in such trouble. But as you've stated, Dave, the medical staff are out there.
Well, he was... we were chatting with him last week, Jamie Jones-Buchanan, about his hamstring problems, and he said one of the reasons he keeps getting a hamstring problem is because of age. But this might be something completely different here with that knee. Talking about age, by the way, do you remember, Jonathan Davies, that try you scored at Wembley for Great Britain against Australia?
1994, wasn't it?
When you ran on the outside of a certain Brett Mullins?
I know you're just going to make me feel old,
well,
now, Dave. Don't try. I know. Go on. Tell me what.
Brett Mullins' son made his debut for the Sydney Roosters under-20s earlier today. So
there we are.
Could you go round him as well, Jiffy?
Not now, no. Not with dodgy hips and dodgy knees. I could never run around him.
Well, Leeds fans in decent heart at the moment. One of their star men is suffering a little, Jamie Jones-Buchanan. It's his 34th birthday as well today, Jamie Jones. So not many happy returns from a personal point of view just at the moment. But personal pain to one side. He'll be happy for his teammates with what they're doing.
He's a tough man, is Jamie Jones-Buchanan, he really is. And it is also very important to this Leeds team, you know. You see, there's a lot of the unnoticed work that his teammates really do appreciate.
Reminder of tomorrow, that Challenge Cup tie, the other semi-final. At the moment, it's looking like who will be joining Leeds at the final, unless St Helens can mount a comeback in the 8 minutes that remain here. Who does this break favour the most at this stage? Does it give a chance for St Helens to regroup, or...?
Well, you just got to keep your concentration. If you look at field position, it favours Leeds because they can organise now an attack. They've got plenty of time to organise an attack.
It's always a challenge, though, to both teams. When there's been a break like this, it's so easy for some individual to switch off and be exploited. But I'm certain that the Rhinos will know what their next play is.
Well, if you look at the score on the clock and the field position, you'd have to say it favours Leeds.
And Jamie Peacock's just daydreaming about that try he scored.
And again, Callum Walker's involved.
Yeah, he was involved there, making with initial bust, and Burrow a peach of a pass, but...
Watch the step, watch the step, there he goes!
Yeah.
Oh.
There he is.
80 yard of that, I reckon.
Yeah, Jason Robinson.
Yeah.
Go on, son. And then again.
And this is the bit of luck that Saints got. Well finished, by the way, by Cervello. Showed great determination, but they got that bit of luck off the ricochet.
Great finish.
And then this is stripping out the short side really well. Just a 3v2 situation executed to perfection. Again by Cervello for Percival to score. Before we come with that peach of a try, probably the match-winning try from Callum Watkins off the hip of Kevin Sinfield.
Robbie Hunter-Paul is stalking the touchline as he has all night, not far away from Ronnie the Rhino. Robbie, you're just as cuddly. What are you thinking about this game?
Oh, thank you very much, Dave. I'm not sure. I'm a little more cuddlier than now than when I was playing because I put on a couple of pounds. But other than that, fantastic game overall. But St Helens will get the opportunity to get back into this game. It always comes out that way that the team will get the opportunity. But what they first have to do is to make sure that they can hold Leeds out in this set. If Leeds get another point on the board, I think that will be the game.
Well, warm applause all around the ground as Jamie Jones-Buchanan is carried away. He is one of the most popular players in the game, isn't he?
Back on,
but here we go, 8 minutes to go. St Helens in the first instance here have to hold out in this set.
And wait this time. Wait.
If Leeds score again, that is game over. Peacock. No value in a drop goal here. Plenty of value in a try. Burrow. Sinfield, little dummy in the kick, and it's straight into the hands of Quinlan. What have you made of his performance tonight?
Quinlan, very good indeed. He really has. I think he's been very tidy defensively, and he's been a threat supporting the ball carry, but also when he's had the ball in his hands as well.
Yeah.
So many St Helens players have held that position this season. But injuries have meant that they eventually had to sign Quinlan from overseas. So, St Helens, 7 minutes to go. Burns spins it away. Walsh on the inside. Here comes Quinlan. It looks high. The referee points to his shoulder and says, that's not a problem. St Helens are going to have to throw the ball about here. They're going to have to take risks. Turner with a little kick over the top. Flanagan's there to take it. He spins it back. Burrow watches it out of play. Just happy to see that ball bounce over the line because he knows that Leeds get it back again. And time continues to tick away.
That's experience, isn't it? The rush of blood play would have been to try to claim the ball and do the glory play 60 metres, but Rob Burrow saying time's as important as points at the minute, so we'll let it go over the sideline, then we'll bring it back into play in a controlled manner.
Hold it, boys, ready, that's one. Wait!
Leeds supporters rather taunting St Helens now with when the Leeds go marching it. It is, of course, a St Helens club song, but Leeds have taken it over for the time being. Here's Hardacre. Brushing away the first attempted tackle, and Jones isn't able to hang on. Oh, yes, he is. The referee says the tackle was complete, so Hardacre has to go back.
Zach, let's get set up.
Well, people say, and I think quite rightly, he's the best defensive fullback in Super League, but he ain't bad carrying the ball either.
No, I think he's had a complete game.
Sinfield, Cuthbertson.
Good feet, doesn't he, Cuthbertson, as well?
Okay, hand off the ball. Go.
Burrow. Off he goes again.
5. Move, Alex!
Every tackle seems a high tackle on Burrow, but...
Cuthbertson, with a kick to the corner, he's got all the talents. But Swift is able to get it back in the field of play, and it starts here for St Helens with 95 yards to go, 2 tries to score, and 5 minutes in which to do it.
They got to score in this set, John, I think.
Yeah, that was important, though, was Tom Briscoe's tackle on Swift, you know, because it was fresh air apart from Briscoe.
By the way, I hope you two have got your thinking caps on, because you've got to start thinking about more of the match between you. There's a few choices out there.
4. Move, Jamie!
Here's Walmsley. Flick away, Roby. Well, Roby's trying to offload, has lost it. Leeds have it back again. Sinfield with a pass. Briscoe hangs on. And here go Leeds again.
Yeah, they're having to chase again, Saints, but it's just an error. And then once again, Leeds are turning the screw.
Burrow. Cuthbertson. Leaping away, off to Hardacre. Hardacre carries. St Helens arms clutching desperately for him. Oh, it's an intercept. Cervello has it back again for St Helens. There's still hope in the game. But the sands of time are running now.
We are, boys. Discipline.
Those two masterminded 1 or 2 miracles in their time. Have this set of players got it within their DNA to do something similar?
I think they just got the edge and the pace out wide, Leeds. You know, they're trying to attack from depth.
Jones.
It's been a great game.
Burns, Walmsley, Cervello makes the incision, passes away. Great play by Cervello. Percival keeping it alive. Dawson bats it back to Jones, who rolls it back.
Still going on.
Cervello still going here. Carries it.
He's been tremendous, at Cervello, in what looks like a beaten team.
Ready, boys. Wait, boys.
3.5 minutes and counting. Burns trying to sashay his way through.
Ready, wait. Go.
Quinlan. Walsh.
Tackle 5.
Couple of dummies, not ball. This is it. This is it.
Wait, don't go early. Don't.
You rather fancy if St Helens come up empty-handed here, that it will be Leeds' night. Burns puts the kick high. Hardacre. Oh, there's a collision there. Hardacre and Quinlan. Saints keep it momentarily alive, but there is a penalty. I think the referee took a long, hard look at that and decided penalty for Leeds. So,
you pick the ball up and
that is probably that for St Helens. Leeds are going to hang on here. And you two have got your man of the match, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I think that Walmsley has played exceptionally well. Cervello, you know, anybody from the Leeds side can have won it, but I think significantly the kicking game has been the difference tonight, and that's been orchestrated, as you said, game management. And my man of the match, Ladbrokes Challenge Cup man of the match, is Kevin Sinfield.
Keep our focus.
Well, congratulations to Kevin Sinfield, and I assume you agree with that, JK?
Very much so, yeah. I mean, but the biggest prize for Kevin Sinfield will be returning to Wembley in this, his last season as a rugby league player.
Cuthbertson. Oh, Burrows knocked on. There'll be some self-chastising going on down there. It doesn't really matter in the context. He knows now that he's on his way back to Wembley with this Leeds side.
Discipline, boys, keepers discipline. Nothing
and deservedly so. They've been tremendous, haven't they? They really have. That first 20 minutes, it was as if they were in fast forward. It was so quick, the game.
Very clinical as well. But you've got to give credit to St Helens as well. They'll hang on in there, come back.
One, move,
well, it's been a great contest.
Brilliant,
great contest.
Go.
Walmsley.
Movement, Charlie!
Just about 90 seconds remaining of St Helens Cup dreams. Leeds have done the business.
Move, Carl! Come on! Get it! Don't go early! Go! Go!
Roby. Walsh. Flanagan.
4. Move, Adam! Back in, Zach!
St Helens have still got a heck of a lot to play for this season. With the Super 8s about to start, they'll be hoping to get the League Leaders' Shield and the Grand Final win as well, but the treble is over. Leeds still have that treble as a possibility.
Go on. Play on.
McCarthy Scarsborough. Makeshift dummy half. Walsh. Hurling it.
Still 5.
Turner.
5.
Trying to go for the angle. Lost the ball in the tackle. That is that. 40 seconds left to play.
Marvellous defence, wasn't it, as well? Real commitment to the cause by the Rhinos. Kieran Cunningham will be bitterly disappointed, but I'm sure he'll coach in many, many more big games in his career.
Wait!
Well, there's no harder place to lose, they say, than a Challenge Cup semi-final.
Good hit.
So St Helens will be feeling it, but Leeds at the other end of that spectrum, who went to Wembley and won last year, have a chance for a double in 2015. Rob Burrow. There's a seconds countdown. The hooter will sound. It is Brian McDermott's Leeds, who are back